So Jamal Niaz here with Leigh Wood after the Lara Wood presser. Massive night for you coming up on Saturday in Manchester. You know, you had a intense stare down. What did you see when you looked in Lara's eyes this time round?
No, none of that makes any difference. You know, we can shake hands, there can be pushes, whatever. It don't really matter because once that bell goes, you know, it's Queensberry rules and we're fighting. So I don't take too much away from anything like that. But I think there is mutual respect there. When we announced the fight in London, the respect was there. I still feel he respects me and I respect him.
The incident with the towel last time was the talk of the last fight, wasn't it? Have you had a discussion with Ben sort of to say, if I am in trouble at any point of the fight, be a bit more lenient? Is that something that has been discussed?
No, I don't need to talk to Ben. He's got a job to do, and I trust him doing his job. Under the circumstances last time, fighters need to be saved by themselves, because I'd have been there till I got carried out. No doubt, I ain't got a quit in me. And he knew that I had that rematch clause, so he knew what decision he had to make. He didn't want to find out which way it would have gone. He could have punched himself out trying to stop me, and I could have stopped him. He could have nailed me and come with some really bad shots in the fight. You just don't know what was going to happen. He didn't want to find out, but he will make the best call and the best judgment in my corner.
You boxed really well last time. What weaknesses did you spot from Lara in the last fight?
I don't give too much away, but I felt like I was out boxing and breaking him down. This time it's going to be even more polished performance. We've made some slight adjustments which are going to make a big difference. It's going to be so clear cut this time.
There's a severe hatred from Lara's side towards Josh Warrington. It showed when he spat at him after it. And they were kind of setting up a stadium fight between you and Josh Warrington, so I feel like he's looming over you guys. He's probably going to be there on Saturday night. What do you make of the rivalry between him and Lara? And again, that could be a massive stadium fight for yourself at some point.
Yeah, I think we've got some great fights we made in the featherweight division. Warrington, Conlan, Lopez, Robs Ramirez. There's loads. But this little triangle is going to come to an end very soon. I feel like there's not a lot of respect there with Warrington and Lara, because Lara came over and punched his head in for 9 rounds or however long it lasted, and he didn't get a world title for doing it, so he probably felt a bit hard done to. Then there was things said between the two. With me and Lara, it was a great fight, one that I felt was winning quite comfortable, and I got caught. So the respect there from him, from me, it's a slightly different setup.
Conlan Lopez, who takes that one on Saturday night?
I'm leaning towards Conlan. I think he's a harder fight for Lopez than Lopez is for him. I do see it could be hard at times, but I do believe we can get the job done.
Rematch with Conlan, could that be on the cards? One of the best fights ever. You've not really got anything to prove. You showed all your heart, grit, determination to get the job done last time. As I said, one of the best fights you will ever see. But fight fans are going to be lapping that one up if that rematch happens. Is that on the radar for yourself as well?
Yeah, it's a possibility. I'm thinking about Saturday night, but I'm confident I'm going to get the job done and look good doing it. And who knows, the Lopez fight, if he wins, the Conlan fight, if he wins, the Warrington fight. I'm not sure if there's a rematch clause with Conlan and Lopez because it wasn't mandatory. I do not know what's going to happen, but Saturday night first, and then we'll have another interview and we'll talk about what's next.
Brilliant, thank you.
Leigh, when you feel a fighter's power in a fight, generally people change the game plan. With your fight, it was a bit different. You had a little bit of success. We saw Mauricio's sort of game is that he waits for an opportunity and then pounces. That's what he did with yourself. But is there any changes to your mentality going into this fight?
Mentality and everything, like motivation wise, is just on a different level. I'm so hungry to get this fight won and put it to bed. I've done everything I can do. Perfect preparation, and that's not just fitness, even though I'm the fittest, I'm the best I've ever looked, I'm the best I've ever felt, but my preparation has been perfect. I know him so well. It's been a year of studying him, and now I've got the information of my style in front of his style, and they've made adjustments. We can make it even more clear cut. I can't wait for Saturday night.
I've seen quotes where you said that you watched that fight about 40 times back. Do you get annoyed at it when you watch it, or what's your feelings when you watch it?
Yeah, the main word to sum up for me how I feel is frustration. Just frustration. The first few rounds of the fight is when it's most dangerous. I sailed through them and then started to implement my game plan, started to break him down, and round 6 was too good. I was landing good shots off the setup. I went away from the setup and started looking for the big shots on the own. He was tired, ran out of ideas. So yeah, I started to hold my feet thinking he's about ready to go and swap shots.
Paul Froch saying you're the new sheriff of Nottingham, saying look, he's backing you, saying you can possibly get the point decision, but you might need a better game plan this time, be behind the jab. It's a dangerous fight, you could get clipped at any point, but he's got you there possibly for a point decision. Do you agree with Cole that you need to be behind that jab a little bit more and sort of watch out for his power?
I don't want to give too much away, but Josh Warrington got behind the jab against Lara. It's the wrong thing to do. You can't come out sticking that jab out into Lara because it's there to slip counter, and that's what he got nailed with. Don't want to give too much away, like I said, but I don't think it's going to go to points. I really do.